Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill in this one, Tarik Skubal. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. Ball. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger on the move. He's got it. One away. Here's Juan Soto. Ball. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Big-time power.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger settles under it. And that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Paul Skeens. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. That one
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Nope. Ball.
Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1. And that's
that missed. That's a ball.
The inside edge. And the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Popped up. Caminero under it. 2 down. So up next for New York, Nick Kurtz. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He circles the bases. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Just
that missed.
missed.
That's a ball.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Here.
Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Jackknifes out of the way.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Alvarez moving under it. And that will end the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one fouled off.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Strike two. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Guerrero wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's the 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The next offering misses, and the count's full. And that's ball 4.
That's out.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Astros. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one to first, and that's a fair ball. Guerrero around second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Jeremy Pena swings through it for strike one. And a strike in there. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Got him working. Huge strikeout there. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball to strike. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that
swing, and he popped it up. Lindor has a beat on it. 2 away. So up next, Junior Caminero. This guy with light tower power. Just missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
Swing and a pop-up. And that's the third out. Back in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2, Kyle Schwarber stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Skeens, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
That's a ball.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Got him swinging.
Batting 7.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Close
No,
one,
that
doesn't
missed.
get the call. And that's ball 1. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Outside.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
think
ball.
the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. Outside
Ball.
low. Full count now. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Siegs to the plate now.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. On the ground to the left, Caminero tosses to first, and the Yanks go quietly. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. So now the Astros designated hitter, Christian Walker.
Ball. That's in. Hee-haw.
And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. First pitch way inside a fastball. And that one pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Sets him down looking, and he strikes out the side in the third. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Cody Bellinger.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player, but as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over, and I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, Aaron Judge at the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a foul out of play. Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. They'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. A new arm into the game, the righty, Ronel Blanco.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Digging in, Nick Kurtz.
Ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one ripped, but foul. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. Ben Rice now at the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. The wind to kick the 2-0. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. This one in the air center field. Soto under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And that ball is out of here. He got just enough of that one, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The catcher,
Cal Raleigh up next for the Astros. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah!
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches.
Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here in New York, bottom of the 4th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That one not close. Ball 1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swings through that one. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Up next for the Yankees.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Francisco Lindor stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And it's second.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Lindor swings through that one. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 so far.
Seager.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Soto settles underneath it. 2 down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Cody Bellinger.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their... So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Bennett Sousa.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that's way high.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 2. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. There's the strike. Caught him looking for the K. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-1. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
The third baseman.
Man at first, nobody out. Now at the plate, Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ball.
Backed off the plate that time. In the dirt. Payoff pitch. Got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8. 1 out man at first. And next is the designated hitter, Christian Walker. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball, that's down.
And another
No, that
ball.
missed. That's a ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a 2-1.
That's foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And now 2-2. Next offering is outside. Out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving, can't get it, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Back to the top of the order. Here's Ohtani. This one smoked on its way out of here. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper. And they close the gap. It's 7 for Cam Schlittler into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now it's Juan Soto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Schlittler measures 6 feet 6 inches, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay.
That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. And a curve is down and in.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Set down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back in New York, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Jose Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Sousa is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
The 2-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And that one moves his feet. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
3-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Ohtani in position. And there's one down. Now, Nick Kurtz. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air. Raleigh under it. Takes it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Inside, just missed. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there,
no, that's
it's
outside.
out of the swing
Ball.
plane.
That one misses. Full count now. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Max Fried.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Ball, that's outside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 3. That one misses.
Ball 4. Runner
so
take a
lead
base.
off walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Raleigh up for the third time
outside.
here. Watches that one miss. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now one away. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And that's in for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Altuve in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Nope. Ball.
Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Fought off foul. The Stros down to their final strike.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that's a little bit high.
That's up.
Yeah, the count is filled up.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flips it, and that is the ball game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.